you any kind of interview, you make sure that it's what the news as it is. Don't be sentimental.
What I see in the game is that Arsenal almost shot themselves in the foot. They were on the front foot and they had the game in their control, but two silly mistakes led to Tottenham almost coming back into the game. But glory to God, Arsenal were able to hold on to the end and claim all the 3 points. And I hope this will send a signal to the rest of the teams coming to White Hart Lane this season. I hope Tottenham will be able to show this kind of resilience against City by the time they play City, so that they won't make it as easy for them, just like they made it difficult for Arsenal.
So what can you say about the David Raya's mistake that opened the scoring for us for Tottenham? Do you think it's a kind of being sloppy or something?
I would say his complacency. He was getting into his head. We were cruising, so he wasn't too serious. If he had taken his time to cross that ball, he was trying to make a chip, which is not even right. The chip will not be strong enough to get to the Arsenal player, which a Tottenham player would have closed him down before he controls it. So it was complacency and unseriousness. So I believe they've learned their mistakes now. They should make corrections during training.
So what can you say about the Arteta's approach to this game? About his tactical approach to this game?
He went with the team that won emphatically against Chelsea, which is very good. He kept the team the team shape was well kept, and they went on to perform very well. Just that Tottenham is a very tough opponent, and it's a North London derby. It's always been going to be difficult. I thank God we won this match, and I hope they will build on that.
So, the player is now mounting at the top of the log. Do you see Arsenal eventually winning at the end of the season?
With all things being equal, Arsenal should be able to take it. I don't see City beating Nottingham Forest today because Nottingham Forest has issue with the FA, and Nottingham Forest is having a relegation battle, so they won't soft pedal. And I believe if anything happens to Nottingham Forest today, it will be a stroke of luck for Man City. I see that game as a title decider.
Guardiola happens to be knocked out of the Champions League and out of the Carling Cup as well, and at the FA Cup final. The league happens to be his main target this season. Do you think he will let his guard down?
He won't, but other teams are up for it too. It's not only him that is involved. There are other things, other factors involved. So he will have to tighten his belt and be on his toes. I don't think it's going to be as easy as last season. This season is going to be difficult. It's going to go to the wire. And I hope at the end of the day my team takes the glory.
Arteta's man management has been immense this season. He has been very, very, get the team going and firing on all cylinders. What can you say about his man management? Do you think he's kind of coming back after the previous season heartbreaking?
This season he goes to show that he said before the season started, he said he was going to work on the defense. He said the way they used to ship in goals and leak too many goals. So that has been evident this season.
And it's quite obvious for us to see the defense has been very tight.
Yes, very tight. They are the best defense in the league, the best attack in the league. So really everybody's clamoring for a top striker. Me, I don't believe in top striker because during the days of Rashidi Yekini, a top striker at the World Cup, he didn't perform. He's always a target man. Arsenal plays from the wings, and we don't have a target man. Everybody, we have almost 3 players in plus 10 goals this season. Everybody's scoring, so let's not change a winning team. They should just go ahead with what they are doing.
The replacement for Bukayo Saka has been an area in which Arsenal have been very lacking lately in this season, because the guy has been kind of showing some tired legs, kind of showing some fatigue, but the lack of replacement kept Arteta using him times and times to that number.
Yes, that is required. A replacement for Saka, and we need a natural left back. And then a replacement for Odegaard. Maybe some players will have to go. Vieira is not measuring up. Smith-Rowe is here and there. So those two, Saka, Odegaard, and a left back for me. And a replacement for Ramsdale that will leave.
Your man of the match in this game?
Man of the match. I did see.
How about Partey at the middle of the park?
The midfield did not really play well today because Tottenham dominated the game.
Yes.
If Tottenham had drawn the game, I would have given the man of the match to a Tottenham player. So I don't really have a man of the match. It was a tight game.
So what are you hoping Arsenal play in their next game? How do you see Arsenal approaching the next game?
This is the most difficult game for Arsenal out of their remaining matches, and they came out
You
top.
see how United at Old Trafford.
United is not in form.
So in this kind of contest of kind of fixtures, form doesn't really play out.
I know, but like really, you don't play the occasion, you play the team. Man U is not in good form right now. Arsenal should capitalize. So that just sums it up. If they go there and play United as if it's United.
You know that word can be a turn at Arsenal's back. Man U is not in form. That is the mentality Liverpool used to play Manchester United and eventually lost to the United outfit. You have to go with the mentality that yes, we are going there to win, not that the team is not in form.
I want to say something about Liverpool. No disrespect, They are overrated this season. All their games I've watched, they've not been very
Convincing.
They just win by they just get the results. So Liverpool beating Man U, I didn't see it coming. Liverpool is not in form. Even top 3, Liverpool might not make it. No disrespect. But one thing I want to say is that Arsenal's most difficult game has just been cleared now. They've just gotten over it. So we move from there. And if it doesn't get into their head, they take their other games as it comes. They should be able to win their remaining matches.
So how do you see Manchester City really going about the remaining of that game? Because if they are supposed to win the rest of their games, they win it eventually. And so what can we do you see City eventually slipping up during the process?
I see a draw coming. Once they draw a game, they are in trouble because we have a rich goals difference. Just once they draw a game, they know, and it can happen. Anything can happen in football. There's still a lot to play for. We have to fight to the end. We can't give up now.